Coming at you first out of the Newsplex tonight on CBS 19 News at 6, a man that attempted murder learned his fate today. We're going to let you know how the judge sentenced that man who tried to kill his wife on Halloween night.
Plus, there is such a thing as too much exercise. Tonight, we'll show you the risks that surround compulsive exercise and explain why it can be just as dangerous as anorexia and bulimia.
The clock is ticking for seniors to sign up for Medicare's prescription drug program. I'm Lindsay Puccio, and tonight I'll show you who came to Charlottesville to calm seniors' fears. CBS 19 News at 6 starts right now.
From Charlottesville, this is WCAV CBS 19 News at 6, where Charlottesville news comes first.
Each and every day, more and more people are becoming victims of identity theft, and one woman right here in Central Virginia is now adding to that total. Good evening to you, and thank you for being with us tonight. I'm Corey Raftery.
And I'm Stephanie Hawkridge. More on that story in just a minute, but first tonight, a Charlottesville jury began hearing testimony in the trial of a man shot by police during a struggle in 2004. CBS 19's Lisa Ferrari joins us live from Circuit Court, where Carrie Cook faces charges of assaulting 2 police officers. Good evening, Lisa.
Good evening, Stephanie. Well, those 2 police officers took the stand this afternoon, and they testified that they responded to a domestic assault on Garrett Square, and that when they got there, they encountered an aggressive and belligerent Carrie Cook. They said that a fight or a scuffle ensued, and that they only used their flashlights and batons to beat off Cook, until Cook got one of the officers in a chokehold, and that officer responded by firing a single shot into Cook's side. Both officers say Cook just kept fighting. He seemed unstoppable. Now, a grand jury cleared those officers of any wrongdoing, and Stephanie, Cook's attorney says that that night his client was fighting for his life, that he just acted out of survival and in self-defense. Cook faces up to 12 years in prison if he is convicted of assaulting both those police officers. Reporting live at Circuit Court, Lisa Ferrari, CBS 19 News.
All right, thanks, Lisa. And the trial is scheduled to last 3 days, but attorneys say it may wrap up as early as tomorrow.
Stephanie, the Albemarle County man accused of donning a Halloween mask and trying to kill his estranged wife will spend 10 years behind bars. Kurt Kroboth pleaded guilty to attempted murder and breaking and entering. His plan, he says, was to kill his wife on Halloween night in 2004. His motive, prosecutors say, was just greed. They say he didn't want to pay a large divorce settlement and urged the court for a harsh sentence.
We asked for a higher sentence, but we do feel as though Judge Shelton was very considerate of all of the evidence that was presented to him today, and that he came to a fair and reasonable sentence for Kurt Kroboth.
Today, Kroboth told the judge it was something inside him that made him do it, and he says he was sorry it was at his wife's expense. The owner of the assisted living facility, the Aloha House, spent the day in court fighting an eviction notice. The landlord says Banana Anderson owes $60,000 in overdue rent. The state is also in the process of taking away her license because of dozens of violations.
It could take months or even years and thousands of dollars to rebound once you've been targeted for identity theft. And the thieves, well, they could be found right in your own backyard. CBS 19's Vinton Blandon shows us how one Louisa County woman is in trouble with the law for taking someone else's identity and how the state is fighting for justice.
The sky above Louisa County's courthouse is clear, but over Don Rumsey's head, it is dark.
Don Rumsey is charged with 6 counts of identity fraud and computer fraud.
Don Rumsey is out of jail on bond, but she was indicted by a Louisa County grand jury. The Louisa County woman faces 6 indictments. 3 counts are felony identity theft. 3 more are committing computer fraud with identities. Louisa County's Commonwealth's attorney says everyone should be alert.
It's an ongoing problem, and we as citizens just need to be aware of that. And to really guard our identities as much as we can.
The Rumsey investigation stretches farther than Louisa County.
It involves not only Louisa County, but it involves some other surrounding counties as well.
Leaving the door open for more charges. Vinton Blandon, CBS 19 News.
Don Rumsey faces up to 45 years in prison and a $15,000 fine.
Sunshine and blue skies accompanied a rather cool day, but now we want to know how long will these below normal temperatures stick around. Meteorologist Rod Cowan joins us live in the CBS 19 Storm Track Weather Center with our first look at the forecast tonight. Hi, Rod.
Hi, Corey. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, we finally got some sunshine warming up, but still temperatures below normal. Much warmer, though, than yesterday. Let's go ahead and take a look at the satellite radar composite. Morning clouds giving way to late day sunshine as we take a look back 6 hours. You see how we have clear skies across most of the Commonwealth. Temperatures still in the upper 60s north of town, 68 in Stannersville and Madison, 64 already though in Orange, 70 degrees in Louisa, and we're at 66 along with Crozet and Palmyra out at the airport. Clear skies at 8 o'clock and 63. Skies will remain mostly clear throughout the evening. Temperature slowly falling down to around 43 by sunrise. So unseasonably cool start to our Wednesday. And it looks like Wednesday is going to be the warmest of the next several days. So I have a complete forecast. Talk about the next chance of rain and even preview the weekend forecast in just a couple minutes. Corey, back to you.
All right, Rod, thank you. Deadline for seniors to sign up for Medicare prescription drug benefits is just around the corner, and some seniors still haven't decided whether or not to sign up. CBS 19's Lindsay Puccio has been tracking this and joins us live tonight with more. Good evening, Lindsay.
Good evening, Corey. It's expected to save seniors thousands of dollars, but some say this confusing Medicare plan is more trouble than it's worth. Millions of seniors nationwide have not signed up yet, and they say 41 different prescription drug plans and 13 different providers to choose from. Seniors are finding it difficult to decide the right plan for them now and in the future.
Not taking any medication, I wasn't too alarmed about it, but that day may come.
Now, Humana is one of the many companies trying to address these concerns, and their traveling enrollment bus stopped in Walmart's parking lot today, and they will be back tomorrow from 8 a.m. until 3 p.m. Now the clock is ticking. Seniors have less than a week to sign up. Reporting live, Lindsay Puccio, CBS 19 News.
All right, thank you, Lindsay. And if you're wondering the exact date, seniors have until Monday the 15th to sign up without that penalty, but that late enrollment fee doesn't apply to low-income seniors.
Exercise bulimia. It's a relatively new eating disorder that tends to get overlooked. But this serious illness is poised to become more threatening than both anorexia and bulimia. CBS 19's Stacey Berman spoke with local nutritionist Kate Bruno to learn more about this dangerous addiction.
For years, exercise has been considered good, but now people are taking it to the extreme and becoming addicted. This illness is known as exercise bulimia.
People tend to emotionally and physiologically depend on exercise as a form of compensating for intake and trying to control their weight.
Peach Friedman is featured in People magazine as a recovering exercise bulimic. In her case, she refused to eat unless she could burn off the calories, but detecting the warning signs aren't always easy.
We can spot people either exercising all too frequently or for too long, or being very compulsive about it in terms of their kind of emotional state.
Usually people with eating disorders look emaciated, but that's not the case with exercise bulimia.
When you do exercise compulsively, your body compensates by slowing down metabolically. So your weight may not necessarily be super low.
The disease affects many people, mostly college-aged women. It can be beat, but recovery takes time, and in Peach's case, treatment took 3 years.
Just try to take note of whether or not they feel like somebody has that compulsion and try to support them by reaching out and getting help.
Today, Peach is a healthy 26-year-old living in California as a personal trainer. Her experience has taught her to respect her body, and now she wants to help others. Kate hopes this article and story bring awareness to the disease. Stacey Berman, CBS 19 News.
And if you or someone you know wants to seek treatment, just go to our website and click on news links for more information.
Well, maybe you've heard about giving an apple to a teacher. Right. Now some local teachers are getting a special apple, but it's unlikely they can get any nutrition from it. Rod's up next with the forecast, but still to come, we're going to tell you all about the Golden Apple Awards.
Plus, it's a great time to be a shoe shopper as the season is sparking some hot new trends, but at what price? We'll tell you what to look out for when you're shoe shopping.
Coming up in sports, the Virginia baseball team prepares for their toughest test of the season. And the Cavalier women's lacrosse team accepts a bid to the NCAA tournament. We'll have the details in a little bit, but right now, let's toss it over to meteorologist Rod Cowan. Rod?
Thanks a lot, Mark. We finally saw some sunshine, but how long will the clear skies last across central Virginia? Well, the answer may surprise you. Some rain is on the way, and I'll pinpoint that in the 7-day. All when CBS 19 News at 6 returns right after this.
CBS 19 News at 6 with Stephanie Huckridge, Corey Raftery, meteorologist Rod Kellen, and sports with Mark Davis.
I wasn't always depressed, but lately it's been hard to remember the happy times. I feel so sad. I tried medication, but it didn't help.
There's a research study of an investigational drug for people age 18 to 65 with depression who are not responding to treatment. Eligible participants may receive study medication, study-related medical care, and evaluation at no cost.
My depression isn't just affecting me, so I called to learn more. The hardest part was picking up the phone.
I can't wait until we get in sunny California.
Oh, and Florida is so lovely this time of year.
It's summertime down under, and Signed, Sealed, and Delivered can get us anywhere.
They're more than just a shipping store. They make business cards, wedding announcements, keys. They do laminating, copies. They even have a notary.
Don't forget their balloon bouquets, gift baskets, and custom-made products.
Signed, sealed, and delivered in the Rio Hill Shopping Center.
They'll make your life easier.
Blue Ridge Emporium is more than just an antique mall. Their 16,000 square foot mall has over 90 shops of furniture, glassware, crafts, gifts, pet supplies, and now they have that hard to find nostalgic candy. There's also a year-round Christmas shop. 6 rooms full of Christmas splendor sure to please all ages. For the collector, there's one room full of buyer's choice, the Carolers. Located between Madison and Ruckersville on Route 29 North, Blue Ridge Emporium, a mall with a variety of shops that have everything.
Have you ever leafed through the pages of Decorator magazines and wondered how they achieve such a unique and personal look? Many of them do it with unfinished furniture.
Lamb Brothers' newly expanded warehouse has furniture for all tastes and decor.
Country, traditional, contemporary, it's all waiting for you at affordable prices. Set the decorator in you free. Visit Lamb Brothers today and create an heirloom for tomorrow.
Lamb Brothers, located on 29 North, just south of Madison.
The weather brought to you by Seaville Enviro for mold removal and dirt crawl space encapsulation. Call 220-0717. Seaville Enviro, we really clean house.
Hey, good evening, everyone. I'm meteorologist Rod Cowan. Weather headlines for tonight. Well, we lost the cloud cover, so it's going to be a clear night tonight. Also a cool night. Temperatures dropping down into the mid-40s tonight. Warmer on Wednesday, and if you're a fan of warm temperatures, well, Wednesday is your day because after that, we're going to see some rain showers coming in Wednesday night and cooling us down for the next several days all the way into the weekend. 7 days coming up just a few minutes. Take a look at the afternoon high temperatures. Managed 68 out of Crozet today, 66 officially out at the airport, also 66 in Orange. North of town, Madison and Standersville hit the 70-degree mark, actually 72 in Madison and 70 in Louisa. So cloud cover has gone, and now these temperatures are going to fall down into the 40s tonight. We're already at 66 out of Crozet and out at the airport, also 66 in Orange and Madison. Louisa still holding on to the 70-degree mark. Now, across the Commonwealth, especially in central Virginia, take a look at the 24-hour change. We're 16 degrees warmer tonight than we were last night. Also 16 degrees warmer in Culpeper and in the capital as well. Mostly clear skies across at least central Virginia. We still have some cloud cover back towards the mountains, but here across Albemarle County, Greene County, Madison, look at this on the enhanced satellite radar composite. Nothing on the radar, just a few clouds towards western Virginia. Take a look at the bigger picture here. We're still on the cool side. Keep in mind our normal high is right around 75 degrees. Still in the 60s here in central Virginia. Warmer to the west, 74 in Cincinnati. And we're going to start to see a southerly flow kick in for tomorrow. That's going to warm us up to the mid-70s, but we're also keeping our eyes back towards the Midwest. A frontal system is going to push towards us as we go into the day tomorrow. So we have high pressure over us for tonight. That means clear skies. As we go into tomorrow, we'll start to see more of an increase in cloud scenario setting up where we'll just start to see the clouds and eventually the rain. But for tonight, clear and 45. For tomorrow, right around 2 o'clock, we'll start to see the clouds thickening up after a sunny start. 72 at 2 o'clock, and then obviously keeping our eyes back towards the west for a chance of those showers, possibly even a few thunderstorms coming in for Wednesday night. So take a look here at Futurecast, 9 a.m. on Wednesday morning, all clear. So we start off a little chilly, start to see the clouds, though, increasing as we head through the day on Wednesday. Taking a look here at 6 o'clock, here we are with clouds in place, starting to watch back towards the west here as we'll start to see some showers pushing in, possibly even a few rumbles of thunder as we head into Wednesday night into Thursday, indicated here on the Futurecast. Maybe it overdoes it a little bit here with the dark reds, but there could be a few rumbles of thunder. We'll get some nice soaking rains Wednesday night into Thursday, and unfortunately for Thursday, it's going to remain overcast with, once again, more showers in the forecast for Thursday. Before tonight, well, it's just going to be clear and 43. Crystal clear skies out there with light winds. 75 for tomorrow with the clouds increasing throughout the day. 52 at 8 a.m., 70 at lunchtime, and then the clouds increasing, and 74 at 4 o'clock. Now we'll take a look at the next 7 days. 70s for Thursday and Friday, but more clouds on Thursday than Friday. We'll have mostly cloudy skies on Thursday and 70, and then partly cloudy skies on Friday and 70. Both of those numbers below normal, and then it just continues to slide down. 68 on Saturday, partly cloudy skies, and then it looks like rain showers on Sunday and Monday. 63 and 60. So it goes from cool to cold.
Yeah, this looks more like April rather than May.
These are our April showers in May.
Right.
We're getting out of that deficit, though, as we get more and more
Well,
water.
as we get this rain, yeah, we're still about 7 inches shy for the year. So we definitely need the rain, and it's time to catch up, and we're going to catch up this week.
Okay, thanks, Rod.
Okay.
Well, you probably won't understand this, but Corey, we're getting into the height of shoe shopping season.
Actually, Stephanie, our director, Tom, told me that the Fed is cutting back on the shoe interest rate, so that's why. Actually, still to come tonight, we're going to tell you why you should think twice about what shoes you put on those piggies before you turn into Imelda Marcos this summer. This is CBS 19 News at 6.
Before the storm hits, CBS 19 Storm Track is where Charlottesville weather comes first. The first storm team in Charlottesville to bring you real-time triple Doppler. CBS 19 Storm Track is part of the only news organization in Charlottesville with 4 meteorologists working together to bring you more ways to keep you ahead of the storm on the air, on the web at WCAV.tv, and on your cell phone at CBS19togo.com. When it matters most, CBS 19 Storm Track is where Charlottesville weather comes first.
Open countless opportunities with Pandora Jewelry. Every design is as unique as its wearer. Visit this fine jeweler to create your own expression.
Well, Joyce and I have been playing together for a number of years, and Joyce motivates me by always saying things like, let's do it, it's time, find a way, stuff like that. And it's really been good for both of us because it's kept us fit and feeling good about ourselves. And I think that's a good goal.
A basement is a unique place with unique challenges. So when you finish it, use something equally unique. The Owens Corning Basement Finishing System. Finishing fact number 15. The basement finishing system resists mold and mildew. Our breathable walls allow air to flow through, so they won't trap moisture that can damage ordinary drywall or wood. Call 1-800-NEW-ROOM now for a free video plus a free design consultation. It's a fact. Nobody knows basements better than Owens Corning.
You're watching CBS 19 News at 6, where Charlottesville news comes first.
It's a big day for 39 teachers as they were awarded the Golden Apple Award for excellence in their profession. The teachers from Charlottesville City, Albemarle County, and the area's private schools were nominated by their colleagues and students. The group was then selected by a committee who chose from nearly 120 nominations.
It's a validation for the way you've chosen to spend your life's work, and I don't think there could be much sweeter than that.
On top of the award, 8 teachers were selected to receive $1,000 grants. The grants can be used to continue the teachers' professional development.
Well, with summer just right around the corner, women everywhere, including myself, are flocking to buy that perfect pair of shoes.
Okay, men, stay out of the malls, obviously, but women, beware. As CBS 19's Sarah Batista reports, some of those new shoe trends can take a big toll on your feet.
Now, what I like is I like the quirky ones. Now, these are hot. These are hot.
Meet Alexandra Andrade, a 31-year-old self-proclaimed shoe fanatic. Her perfect shoe, one with comfort, but more importantly, style.
Pretty. That's fun. Ever since I was a little girl, Or something about like spiked heel stilettos. And if you walk into any shoe store, this is what you'll see. Any style, any color, any size. But don't be fooled, doctors say not all of these shoes are good for your feet.
Platform types of shoes, the stiletto shoes, any type of shoe that has a heel height beyond approximately 1.5 inches can create trouble.
Dr. Joseph DeSabato, a foot surgeon, says those shoes put more pressure on the ball of the foot, creating more problems as you get older.
This creates stress and also premature arthritis.
That's why Cheryl Elliott officially retired her high heels.
At my age, sneakers.
But many women like Andretti are unaware of the potential risk these trendy shoes pose to their feet.
It's really not that high. I would think that that would be really healthy for my feet because it has the rubber sole and it seems like it's designed to be much more healthy. Whereas this looks like it's, you know, painful.
To avoid that, Dr. DeSabato suggests doing a little compromise. Wear the high heels, just not all the time. Try switching them up with a flatter, more supportive shoe.
A balance of function and also comfort as well as style.
But if you're still clueless on what to buy,
just take them off and walk barefoot.
Sarah Batista, CBS 19 News.
I'll stick with the slippers, and doctors add wearing the wrong shoes can put a strain on parts of your upper body as well, such as your hips and your back.
This was the first season our area has had a Pop Warner Football League in years, and they finished with a championship and many All-American scholars. One team traveled to Alabama and won the Division III Regional Championship, but local players also had academic success. 12 were honored and invited to travel to Florida for the Scholastic Regional Banquet. They are part of the top 2% of all children who play in Pop Warner.
Usually my dad just says if you don't do your homework before practice, you ain't going to practice.
In my house, education comes first, so without education, I can't be doing sports. So basically, it's natural, kind of.
My mom and both my dad both say that if I don't do all my homework, then I don't get to go to practice and stuff.
And the coaches also push for academics by speaking with principals and teachers to make sure none of their players are struggling.
I like that. You got to get your homework done before you go to practice.
I don't think you would have been good at that.
Oh, I would have tried anyways. 2 days after the Cavalier men's lacrosse team earned the top seed in the NCAA tourney, now the Virginia women are making some noise as well.
Mark Davis joins us live now. And Mark, the Who women may not be #1, but they are not far behind.
Well, that's right, Stephanie. The Cavs earned the #2 seed at the upcoming NCAA Women's Lacrosse Championships. We'll have all the details when CBS 19 News at 6 continues right after this.
Hey, I'm Willard Scott. I want you to pull up a chair because I'm going to tell you about the good folks at E.A. Clore Sons. They make the best quality of handcrafted hardwood furniture in the business. I love it. All of their furniture is sold directly from the factory in Madison and delivered right to you, anywhere, to ensure each piece arrives safely. Come on in and look at their beautiful handcrafted selection of chairs. E.A. Clore Sons, located just off Route 637 in Madison. Check out their website for directions.
Wherever breaking news happens.
Live at the Charlottesville Albemarle Regional Jail.
Live at Charlottesville High School.
Live at the Albemarle County Police Headquarters.
CBS 19 News is there, taking you inside the story.
Chasing her for miles down I-64 westbound.
When it comes to breaking news, turn to CBS 19 News.
CBS 19 News.
CBS 19 News. CBS 19 News.
CBS 19 News.
CBS 19 News.
CBS 19 News, where Charlottesville news comes first.
Looking for a fun, therapeutic, and affordable way to relax with family and friends year-round? With over 18 years of experience, AquaClean offers the very best in pool and spa service and a full line of quality spas and saunas. Discover the amazing benefits of a HealthMate infrared sauna. Burn calories, relieve pain and stiffness, all while reducing stress and fatigue. Ask about our 3-day fiberglass pool installation process. Stop by AquaClean Pool Service today, located on 250 East, just past I-64.
At Ensign Mortgage, it's all real. Low rates, great service. Ensign Mortgage, the standard in lending.
Well, the Virginia men's lacrosse team is making headlines. The Cavalier women, well, they're not far behind them. The Hoos punched their ticket into the women's NCAA championships yesterday. Virginia earns a number 2 seed and will take on Princeton this Sunday at Klockner Stadium. Game time is set for 1 o'clock. The Cavs finished with a 15-3 record and did it with the nation's toughest schedule, according to laxpower.com. They are currently ranked number 2 in all 4 major polls. Meanwhile, the Tigers won the Ivy League title with a record of 11-5. Virginia holds a 12-11 advantage over Princeton all time. Well, moving on to baseball now, and Virginia is in the midst of a 10-day stretch of downtime for final exams, but the team is still hard at work. With North Carolina looming in the distance, the Cavs are prepared for their toughest test of the season thus far. Virginia is 1 win away from its 3rd consecutive 40-win season, but will have to go through the number 2 ranked Tar Heels to do it this weekend. UNC leads the ACC Coastal Division. Virginia sits only 2 games back. The Hoos only have 7 more regular season games before the ACC tournament. Virginia Tech will come to Davenport Field for a series beginning next Thursday. Well, the Cavaliers are expecting a heavy fan base for the North Carolina and Virginia Tech series, so Virginia is bringing in about 500 temporary bleacher seats to Davenport Field. This will put the capacity for the 6 games at about 2,000. First pitch for the opening game of this weekend's series is set for Friday night at 7 o'clock. High school tournaments get underway this week with private school action taking center stage. The quarterfinals of the VIC baseball tournament get started today with Covenant hosting Westover. Meanwhile, Stab softball will kick off the LIS softball tournament at St. Margaret's. Girls LIS lacrosse pits Covenant up against Steward and Stab battling St. Catherine's. The Eagles will also battle St. Gertrude's in LIS girls soccer action. Scores and highlights tonight at 11 o'clock. Delman Young says that he knows he never should have thrown his bat and never intended for it to hit the umpire. Now, he'll have a lot of time to think about it. The Tampa Bay Devil Rays prospect has been suspended for 50 games without pay for the incident 2 weeks ago. The 50-game penalty is the longest suspension in the 123-year history of the International League. It will cost Young about $145,000. He is widely regarded as the Devil Rays' top prospect, along with shortstop E.J. Upton. Well, the Nationals are back in action tonight after taking 2 of 3 from the Pirates during the weekend. Washington will try to continue the trend against the NL Central Division leading Reds. Tony Armas will take the hill for the Nats. First pitch is set for 7:05. Meanwhile, the Orioles will resume play tonight, taking on the upstart Detroit Tigers. Baltimore could not grab a win from Boston this past weekend. We'll hope for better luck against Detroit. And finishing up on the hardwood, a person from within the NBA is reporting that Hornets rookie Chris Paul will be named Rookie of the Year. The former Wake Forest star led all rookies in points, assists, steals, and double-doubles. He also led the NBA in steals with 175, becoming only the 2nd rookie to accomplish that feat. Paul was drafted 4th overall in the 2005 NBA draft and quickly became one of the New Orleans best stars. So he is really turning it up here, and NBA playoffs just doesn't seem the same in this area without the Wizards being in it.
Nah, it's just the buzz is kind of dropped down a little bit.
But LeBron and the Cavs battling the Pistons, so we'll see if they can make it back.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Well, lately it's been every driver's dream, cheaper prices at the pump. And it just so happens that several Hoosiers or drivers in Indiana got that welcome break.
Well, the regular unleaded pumps at a Shell station there are charged just 0.2 of a cent per gallon.
Sweet.
And some drivers filled up for a total of 7 cents.
I'm moving.
No, don't pack your bags just yet. It turns out that it was all a mistake that proved extremely costly for the gas station owner.
And I kind of feel bad for the gas station owner as well.
Well, yeah, because he's going to have to
pay all that money back.
But you got to feel good for those drivers, though.
Yeah,
you know?
Very true.
I suppose so.
Rod.
Clear and cool for tonight. Overnight lows dropping down into the mid-40s. For tomorrow, mid-70s with clouds increasing. We'll start to see some rain showers coming in here late tomorrow night and into Thursday. Could be a few rumbles of thunder as well.
All right, that's going to do it for us. We'll see you right back here at 11 o'clock. Have a good night.
Download CBS 19 Storm Track Desktop Alert. It's simple, it's safe, and it's free. CBS 19 Storm Track Desktop Alert. Download it today at WCAV.tv.